Hello, and thank you for watching my italki introduction video. My name is Matthew Hutnik and I'm from the beautiful west coast of Ireland. I'm a teacher and a training provider and I provide specialist English lessons. Here on italki, I teach business English classes, job interview preparation classes and Irish cultural classes for people who are visiting Ireland or maybe who are thinking of moving here to live and to work. I'll speak more about each of these later on in the video. Before that though, I want to speak about my background. As I mentioned, I live on the west coast of Ireland. I'm interested in nature, the outdoors, travelling, reading and the arts. In my spare time, I'm usually enjoying time with friends and family along the Irish coastline or working on my hobbies of photography, caring for the plants you can see, or learning new skills. In the past, for work, I've worked in different areas such as retail, web design, office management, and also the educational field for a number of years. So I've got a wide variety of experience to share with you regarding learning English for business purposes. Let me give you 5 reasons why you should choose me as your teacher here on italki. Number 1, I'm a native speaker. Number 2, I'm university educated with first class honours degree. 3, I'm a registered teacher with the Teaching Council of Ireland. 4, I'm a qualified professional trainer. And number 5, I have TEFL certification along with specialised certifications in business English, advanced grammar and IELTS preparation. Having me as your teacher means you'll be learning in a lively and an enthusiastic environment. I like to think of myself as a patient and attentive listener, and I'm really interested in you as a person and your individual learning needs and your goals. I hold a first class honours degree in English and psychology, and I'm also a registered teacher with the Teaching Council of Ireland. I have qualifications in TEFL and specialist qualifications in business English and English for specific purposes, and I have a qualification in training and development. So this means that I possess the skills and qualifications necessary to design high quality professional lessons. And what this will do, it's going to maximize your learning and your enjoyment of improving your English skills. I approach my lessons from a learner-centered approach, and I really believe that teaching should be a dynamic process between me as a teacher and you as a student. I have a track record, as you can see on my italki profile, of happy and satisfied customers who've really enjoyed and benefited from our lessons together. I offer business English classes, job interview preparation classes, and Irish cultural classes for people who are planning on visiting or moving to Ireland, or perhaps they live here already and want to learn more about the country's rich history and culture. My business English classes are interesting, relevant, and tailored to your field of work. What you learn will be what you'll be able to immediately start using. I will provide you with vocabulary, exercises, and help with the aspects of business English which will most benefit you. For some students, perhaps this would be help with writing professional emails or letters which are free of grammar or spelling errors. And for other students, this might be practicing preparing and presenting PowerPoint presentations in English, among many other things. My job interview preparation classes prepare you to make an outstanding impression upon your potential employer and impress them with your English level. In the space of 5 lessons, you can feel so much more confident and prepared for a job interview in English. Let me show you how it's done. In the first lesson, I will speak with you about your employment history and skills, and I'll take notes of these. In lesson 2, we will do a pretend interview. With your permission, I'll record this with a voice recorder. After this lesson, I'll listen back to it and I'll write out the answers to common interview questions in correct English. In lesson 3 and lesson 4, we'll workshop these answers by reviewing it together and making any changes that you'd like. You will take this, you'll learn it and practice it, and we'll do more pretend interviews together until you feel really comfortable with the material and it sounds natural. In lesson 5, we'll conduct the interview, but with no notes, just like a real interview. And we'll practice this until you're able to deliver an outstanding interview in English. This has worked really well for my students in the past, and I've had some excellent feedback on this whole process. My Irish cultural classes are really interesting, both for you as a student and interesting for me as a teacher. It teaches you a lot about Irish culture and history. People who are planning to visit Ireland or perhaps move here in the future, they find these classes fascinating, and it makes them really excited about their upcoming trip or their upcoming move to Ireland. We'll learn about Irish communication styles, do's and don'ts in Ireland, myths, legends, and the history of some of the most famous places and people of Ireland. So what can you expect then during our first lesson together? Well, during our first lesson, you can expect a really welcoming atmosphere where we start to get to know each other, and I ask you some tailored questions as part of your individual needs analysis in order to find out what it is you'd wish to learn, and also for us to develop a plan together of how we're going to do this in future lessons. Each of my students receives an individual Google Docs file in which your learning goals, our plan, and any new vocabulary we learn is contained. You have access to this at any time outside of our lessons, and you can collaborate with me on it by typing questions or requesting that we cover something specific in an upcoming lesson. I also have a large library of resources and materials which I can draw upon and share with you during our lessons, which will help you to get the most value for your time and to make the best progress that you can. In conclusion, I just wanted to say that I hope this video has inspired you to take some lessons with me, to choose me as your italki teacher, and I'm really looking forward to meeting you and helping you to improve your English language learning ability. Goodbye.